Yo, BigXthaPlug's just dropped an album and it's the hardest thing on the streets. X has blown up these past couple of years with songs like Whip It going viral all over the internet. The song is the deluxe edition on his 2023 album, Amar, which is named after his son. The Dallas, Texas rapper dropped the follow-up EP with the biggest on December 1st, 2023. And being a hit off the EP. No kidding, because homie wrote on that 70s soul groove sample. He sampled the Whispers, The Beat Goes On, which was the group's first of 2 #1 singles on the soul chart and their first top 20 hit on the Billboard Hot 100. You know, anytime you hear "ay," you know it's about to be some heat. A lot of artists have blown up this past year, and Big X is one rapper who truly stands out. Now, Big X received a lot of criticism for the name of the album because, you know, Drake dropped an album called Take Care back in 2011. Given that it's a sensitive time for Drake and his fans, they haven't fully healed yet over that Kendrick L. So any little thing they can find to crash out over Drake, they will. They're telling him to quit biting Drake's album name. Listen, people don't give a about that. While Drake fans keep defending his honor, others don't care and is listening to the album daily. Big X starts off the album with a bang with the first track called Take Care, where he allows himself to be vulnerable. He speaks about the adversity he had to overcome to getting to where he is now and how he's enjoying the lavish lifestyle and taking care of his family, and speaks about people trying him and how he doesn't condone violence, how he's chill, but if he's tested, he can go there. The track also features a flipped version of the Stay High beat by 3 6 Mafia. That 3 6 Mafia, boy, they're going to continue to get paid off these new artists. They've inspired a whole generation. X has a dope delivery and dope flow, and this album may put him in a higher echelon of his peers. People compare Big X to other artists like Rod Wave, which doesn't make sense to me, as they're definitely two different types of artists. BigXthaPlug's album has no features from other artists, but has featured some inspirational words from Wallow from $1 Million Worth of Game on the 7th track, Words from Wallow. Big X doesn't shy away from flexing on his ops on tracks like Back on My BS. The trumpet and sax are dope on that record. The song was a sample from Ray Martin's 1965 Undercover. With introspective records like Therapy Session, where he reflects on the love he has for his kids, on the record he said,
"When I be away from them, I cry, cause I love them the most. So I hate for them ever to say that they daddy wasn't right on their side."
He's embraced fatherhood and his children is the most important thing to him. And he talks about taking care of his family and how they thought he was switching paths in life because beforehand he was supposed to make it as a football player, and now they see how successful he got. Big X has a sound that's gravitating that makes anyone pay attention to him. The track The Largest may be my favorite record on this album. I mean, I could not get that nasty look off my face. Damn good record. He sampled War, Slipping in the Darkness. The song was released November 1971 and it reached number 12 on the US R&B charts and number 16 on the US pop charts in 1972. This record makes you feel like a boss. Any room you walk in, like all eyes should be on you. This is a fly record. This album has bangers. The beat selection is something that a lot of rappers still don't get, but Big X is on top of it. And the track Planting Seeds was doing what it was supposed to do. It's hard to keep the audience attention throughout an album, and X did a good job throughout the album keeping me hyped for what's next.
Like, this don't miss.
No, he's good.
That don't miss, man.
And the album production is pretty good. I mean, bro took the Law and Order theme song and added some sauce to it. The album, however, is short. A lot of the songs are 2 minutes or less, and I noticed that was the fans' complaint also. Songs like Change Me, I would have loved to hear more about how since he became successful, how people believed because of his fame and fortune that he changed. However, my favorite sample on the album was the Isley Brothers' Contagious, BigXthaPlug's 10th track on the album, with 2 AM, which is the smoothest track on the album. This is an album that everyone loves. There's no skips on this album. X's cadence and delivery on this one is for the books. He has this Texas swagger with his sharp rhymes, but just like these other rappers, Big X has a lane that he may not see much growth from in the future. The album was very dope, but there wasn't nothing that stood out to me. There was nothing special about the album I could really highlight, but this is one of the best albums of this year. Big X is a stand-up guy. I noticed that he's just happy to be in this position he's in to provide for his family. But yo, if you like hip-hop and pop culture content, make sure you check out my channel and consider subscribing. And I'm out. Peace.